Hey everybody, we are going to learn how to do what's called a diagonal shell stitch today. And you can use any size hook you want. I'm using a 5.5 or an I9, and it's one of my hooks that I have made. And this is a black and white polka dotted hook. And if you need any more information about my hooks, add me on your Facebook at Stitchinstacy's Crochet. I do not take requests through my YouTube, so you do have to add me and message me through my Facebook for these. Okay, so what we're going to do, start off with our slip knot, of course. And what I need you to do is work in multiples of 4 and then add 1. So I want you to do a total of 14 stitches all together. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Okay, so the diagonal shell stitch is very detailed, and I really enjoy this one. So you're going to be working in shells. So for the first row, you're going to work a shell of 1 single crochet, 3 chains, and 4 double crochet. Now all of that's going into the same stitch. So you're going to work a shell into the second stitch from the hook. So 1, 2, you're going to go into that second chain, you're going to do a single crochet, then you're going to do 3 chains, okay, then you're going to go right back into that same stitch for 4 double crochet. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Now, whenever you get a lot of stitches in here at once, you're going to scooch this over, and there's a whole stitch right here. So don't skip that, or you will have a miscount on your project. So just make sure that you slide that over so you can see that. All right. So next, what you're going to do is skip 3 chains. So 1, 2, 3, and you're going to repeat this same pattern. So you're going to do another shell stitch in that next one. So you're going to start with a single crochet, chain 3, and then you're going to do 4 double crochet in that same stitch. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now you're going to skip 3 again, so make sure you pull this over and you don't miss this stitch. So 1, 2, 3, and in that 4th one you're going to do another shell, which you're going to do a single crochet and chain 3. Then you're going to do your 4 double crochet again. So 1, 2, and 3. Well, and 4, sorry. Alright, once you get your 4th one done, you should be down to 4 stitches. If I ever get that last one done. Let's try this again. There we go. Alright, so if you slide that over, you're going to see you have 4 stitches left. You're going to skip 3, and in that end stitch, you're going to end with a single crochet. And that's it for that row. Okay? So here's what you should have so far, and they're leaning this way, and that is correct. You want that to happen. Now row 2, you want to chain 3, and then you're going to turn. This is going to act as your first double crochet. Now you're going to skip the stitch right here that you're in, and then you're going to skip the next double crochet, which is here, and then the next 2 double crochet you're going to do 2 together. So you're going to yarn over, go into that next stitch, grab your yarn, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2 hoops only, and hold. Now you're going to do that in the next stitch. So yarn over, go through the top of that double crochet, pull your yarn through, yarn over, pull through 2, and hold. So you will now have 3 hoops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 3 of those. Now here you want to chain 3. You're going to skip this last double crochet, and you're going to single crochet in that top of that chain 3 that we did right there. So you're going to count 1, 2, and 3. You may have to turn that stitch over to see it. So you will now do a single crochet there, Okay, now what you want to do is you're going to do that process again. You're going to skip this double crochet, which is the first one on that next shell, and you're going to do 2 together. So the next 2 you'll do together, just like we did the first one. Alright, here's the second one. Alright, now I've got 3, so I'm going to yarn over, pull through all 3. Now I'm going to chain 3. You're going to skip that next double crochet, which is right there, and then you're going to go to the top of that chain 3 and do a single crochet in the top. Alright, and you'll do this one more time, so skip the next double crochet and go into the next, and you're going to double crochet 2 together. And if you're not sure about how to do together stitches, I do have videos on that, so just search those on my channel. Now you're going to chain 3, and in that last chain 3 at the top, you're going to do a single crochet to end that row. Pull through and through. Alright, so now what you did is you give yourself a little ring here at the top. Now for row 3, you're going to chain 1 and turn. Now you're going to do a shell into the first stitch. So the stitch that you're in, you want to do that shell of a single crochet, chain 3, and then you're going to do your 4 doubles here. So there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, you're going to skip these 3 chains right here. Okay, so you did your 3 chains, and then you're going to get up to this point. So 1, 2, 3, and you're going to get into that next single crochet. Okay, where we did in the top of the chain 3, and then you're going to do a shell here. So you're going to start with a single crochet, chain 3, and then 4 double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Do the same thing. You want to skip all 3 of these, get over here to this single crochet, which is here, and you want to do another shell. So a single crochet, chain 3, and then 4 double crochet. Not hard. So there's 2, 3, and 4. Now you're going to skip all 3 of these again, and then you're going to get to the end, and you're just going to do a single crochet in the very end stitch to end that. Okay, now you look how they're all going diagonal, which is why they call it a diagonal shell stitch. Isn't that pretty? I think if you do alternate colors, I think it would be beautiful. So what you want to do at this point is you're going to go back and rewind my video, and you're going to do rows 2, which is this row right through here, and then this last row we did. So you're just going to repeat rows 2 and 3. So as a reminder, row 2 is you're going to chain up 3, which is going to act as your first double crochet, and you're going to turn, and you're going to skip the first one, and you're going to do 2 double crochet together. So there's 1, and then go in the next stitch, and there's 2, and then you pull them together. Okay, and then here's where you chain your 3. You skip these, go over to the top of that chain 3, and you do a single crochet. Okay, so then you'll just repeat that across this row, and then you'll go back on the 4th row, you'll chain 1, and then you'll do your shell stitch all over again. So I really like that stitch. So I hope you guys enjoyed this new stitch video. It's called the diagonal shell stitch. And until next video, happy hooking!